late today. So reason being is I was gonna stream at 5 like I normally do. Oh hey Liz! How you doing? I was just saying that I'm late today because I was my dad asked me, hey, do you want to watch a Daredevil episode? And I was like, that sounds good. Sounds a lot better than streaming right now. No offense. But I did that. Doing really good, starting taking my crush! Oh my god, that's so cool! Congrats, man! That's sick! Was it you or them that, did the asking out? For real though, they're so hot. Aww. Oh, that's great. I'm so glad you had the confidence to do that. That's so sweet. Oh, congrats, man! Like, for real, that's awesome. I'll send you a picture. I'll pull that up. It's long distance though. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. I did that before with someone who lived in New Zealand, of all places. That wasn't the easiest. Oh, let me look. Oh, oh, they're hella cool. Oh, congrats, man. I'm really happy for you. That's really nice. Aww. Nice going. That's, yeah. I'm glad you're happy. That's really sweet, honestly. Aww. They look very swag. Yeah. Aww. That's such a sweet way to start stream. I'm just gonna drink some water so that I don't die as I read through this game. Alright, I'm gonna stop playing the actual game. Let's get into it. Nope, that's the wrong one. I just toggled the wrong screen. Okay. Yeah, okay. There we go. I'm looking at my tablet and it hasn't changed the screen yet, so I don't know if I've changed the screen to the game or not. Or if it's just really far behind. Oh, there we go. Now it's catching up. That's late as fuck. Sorry, hang on. Bear with me. I will start, I promise. Did it just change the aspect ratio? No. Okay, that's just my tablet being shit, as usual. Okay, I'm gonna hope that that is an accurate representation of what's happening. If I don't talk, I'm texting them. Oh. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, let's start, kids. So last we left off, we had a little cutscene. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So we are the old us, and so we're Venora, and we are inspecting the crime scene. Cool. I love this little log feature. It is the most helpful thing I can imagine. It's great. Okay, I suppose let's look at the blood on the floor. That might be helpful. The body has already been cleared. The G4 Investigation Bureau sure is efficient. That's correct. As the victim had been dismembered, we were unable to outline the exact location of the body on the floor. However, the autopsy report from the Investigation Bureau has released. The cause of death was due to rapid dismemberment of the body in a short time. So you're saying the victim the murderer dismembered the victim while he was still alive. Where was the right leg? It was a very gruesome death. But according to the autopsy report, the victim's head did show signs of being struck by an object, so blunt force trauma. In addition, this is going so well for the guy. The body displayed signs of a struggle, so it's likely he was unconscious for the ordeal. Besides that, there's something else. Because of course there's something else. Some of the body parts have disappeared. Oh. Where was the... Yeah. Disappeared? Yeah, we couldn't fully reconstruct the victim's body with the pieces left in the room. We searched the entire apartment. You took the right... Alice! Why'd you take the right leg? We did take the consideration that the perpetrator could be non-human, but the report has made it clear that the dismemberment is not a result of a beast attack. That's really helpful. Do we know what body parts went missing? Is there anything else I could assist with, Detective Venora? Known facts of the case, that might help. According to the conversations with the residents of the building, there was a short power outage in the building around when the crime was occurring. However, after our investigation, it seems the building's blackout was not the murderer's work. It was a mere coincidence. That's good. So the victim was killed at the exact time of the power outage. Correct. Brief blackout. I mean, we saw that in the thing. The name of the victim is Dr. Richard Emanon, a former researcher at Myers Corporation. Although the victim holds a PhD, his position at Myers was rather unremarkable. That's so mean! I hate how, at this point in life, you can get, like, all of these degrees and shit, and you just get an entry-level position. It's so shit. I'm about to eat pizza, yum. Enjoy, Alice. What's on the pizza is my question. Are you a pineapple on or pineapple off kind of person? Because I have opinions about that. I don't really care, but I do have opinions. Okay. We don't know much about his current occupation, but judging by the apartment, it's not hard to deduce that the pay wasn't getting any better. Just pepperoni, but yes, I like pineapple on pizza. Oh, you're a heathen! I'm joking. I don't care. I mean, I have an opinion, and the opinion is it doesn't deserve to be on pizza, because what the fuck are you doing with your life, Alice? But, I don't really care if you like it, because, you know, people like weird things. I mean, people, like, if you've seen pregnant people cravings, that, like, people like weird things. It's a justification. I'm a pizza baker. I make it as a job. Oh my god. You serve the heathen food for the monies? I can't believe this. Wow. I'm dumbfounded. I cannot believe you would do that to the public. To the poor innocent citizens that walk through your door. Wow. Did I just go? According to our I did go back. Never mind. The horror. Hi, Merlin. My mom craved pickles with salami when she was pregnant with me. Oh. I don't like pickles. I like salami, but pickles are just... What are you doing with your life? How you doing, Merlin? How's it going? It's been a while since you've hopped in my chat. A resident on the same floor claimed to have seen him last night in the hallway outside his apartment last night. I love pickles too. Don't you mean what is wrong with me? Pickles are weird. They are just weird. Like, no. I hate it when McDonald's put pickles in my burger. Not that I go to McDonald's really often. Like, the last time I had a McDonald's burger must have been before 2019. I don't remember it. But, yeah, no. Oh my god, 2019 was 3 years ago. That is wild. I'm good, I'm alive. That's good. Hey, for once, actually, me streaming late means you can join. That's great. I love pineapple on pizza, and what the fuck? The McDonald's pickles are immaculate. I think you need help at this point. I was willing to put aside your pineapple on pizza, but the fact that you're like, McDonald's pickles are immaculate, I really cannot take that into my heart and see you as the person you are. Cause I really cannot deal with that, friend. My pizza is ready. Congrats. I kind of want pizza. I had fish and chips like a good Brit. I had fish and chips with peas for dinner / lunch. So, you know, it's the Brit stereotype for you. Gotta admit, I've never had a Mackey's. Damn. Dude, you just woke up, surely. You just woke up, right? Go, if you're hungry, I assume you haven't had breakfast, so go and eat breakfast. Okay. Allegedly, Dr. Eminem was on the phone at the time and seemed to be talking about some sort of deal. A deal? Been awake for hours. What the fuck? Oh, I remember you're a morning person, aren't you? It's Saturday. Go to sleep. Sleep until the afternoon. I hate waking up early. It is the worst thing. I can't do it. Like every morning, like this morning, I stumbled out of bed at like 7:12 and I set my alarm for 6:30 and I have multiple alarms going until 7. I am not a morning person. I hate it. It's the worst thing. You saying that is my villain origin story. Listen, man, you're just weird. A trophy. It's stained with blood. Looks like it was used as a weapon. That's the blunt force trauma right there. Did we find any... There's no fingerprints. That's so mean. The wound on the victim's head matches the shape of the trophy's pointed corner. Bloodstained trophy. I like how it just zooms in to the thing, because you can just see how like massively pixelated it is. It's really I like it a lot. It's like this, it's so cute. Thanks. But how is your week, Melon? It's been a while. I'm usually really busy or streaming when we don't get to talk, so hey, we can chat. A bloodstained cabinet, nothing special about it. Yeah, you know, the blood on it there, that was there before. That's not special. Nothing of note there. I mean, it's bothering me that there are all of these numbers around because there is nothing on the floor by them. Like, if there were, like, you put a number next to something that is evidence so that you can put it in your reports and you know what evidence point you're on about. But they're just scattered. Like, that's normal. I don't like it. This is, like, I'd say one of, like... These can't all be for the blood, you know? And this is just next to the chair, which doesn't really have much of note. It's just got some blood on it. Duh. Like, this is the only one that's okay. My week has been good. School is happening. How's your week been? I've been mildly stressed. I'm in like a student company at school, so I've been making loads of pins because that is the product that I chose to sell. I make them out of like bottle caps and shit. So I've just been like hammering out pins. I say hammering out. I've like the past 2 days I've done nothing. But I've got like 5 biflag pins to make. It's really cute. But yeah, I'm stressed about that. And I have a psychology test next week that I haven't revised for. Fuck. Yeah. You know, all the cool stuff. Let's check out the armchair. Bloodstained chair. Nothing special. See? That means it shouldn't have an evidence card. I was really surprisingly pissed about that. Wow, so cool. I love how delayed chat is sometimes. And stressful. Yeah, it is. Mildly. When I can be bothered to be stressed. Because yesterday I just went to bed. I didn't do anything. The door into the apartment. The residents of the apartment building claimed the murderer eluded them and managed to escape through here. The suspect's name is Zalmona. The suspect's name isn't Zalmona. You got it wrong. Can I persuade them that it wasn't Zalmona? Can I change time? Too tired for stress, honestly. Like, during my GCSE exam seasons, when I was like 16 taking my big exams, I was like just numb the entire week. Not like, I wasn't like massively emotionally numb. I was just not stressed. Like in the exam hall, I'd see people like tapping their feet and just be like, oh fuck, what the, no. But I think the only time I really got stressed was after my English exam when I thought I'd failed it. I hadn't. I got the top grade for English, but I was really scared. Because it was on it was like a silly topic, like a really easy one, and I prepared for a hard one because I was convinced it was gonna be that, and then I just didn't revise for the right thing, which was stupid in hindsight, but hey, I did it. My throat is already hurting. I haven't even streamed for that long. Okay. Something worth mentioning is she's a mutant. Whoa, you dumbass. Thank you, Merlin. A mutant, is she from G3? We're unsure at the moment. Countless tourists visit G3 district every year to, oh my god, I can't read. Every year to I've had alcohol today, that might be why. Every year to receive modifications. We can't draw any conclusions yet. We thoroughly searched her apartment, but strangely enough, we couldn't find any form of identification. That is strange, actually. Usually you have like a passport or something in a drawer. For now, it's like we have a whole filing cupboard of stuff. For now, it seems that the murderer has escaped. What about the bloodstains in the... They really like... I'm sorry, I keep interrupting, but they really like their V names. Like, we've got Vincent, we've got Victor, we've got Venora, and then like Zalmona with her funky Z. These names are so unique, I cannot fit them in my brain. I'm really bad at this. Before we arrived, Dr. Eminon's screams attracted a lot of curious residents. These guys trampled over the entire apartment building, and now there's blood everywhere outside the apartment. That's gonna take a hefty cleaning bill. Even if there were any useful clues in the hallway, they've probably trampled them into oblivion by now. Evidence, the suspect, who is incorrect, and can we say something about that? I opened the curtain. It's the only window in this apartment. The lock appears to not be tampered with, so it's unlikely that the murderer entered the room through here. Was the curtain closed before? Yeah, of course. We haven't moved a thing. That's good. I like it when the police don't disturb the crime scene. I hate it when they misfucking label it, though. Because that placement of notes are... the numbers are wrong, and I hate it. Like, it says evidence, 6 of 6. Why is there a 7th evidence piece then? Why are they so... I'm in pain, mildly. I don't know why I hated this so much. Some paintings hanging on the wall, but the closer you look, the more obvious it is that they're just printouts. Aw, he didn't have money, I guess. Is that everything? Has to be everything. Yeah. Okay. Sup, my dude? How do I leave? Am I done? I'm kind of done. help. Ugh. Oh, yeah. I forgot there was a finish investigation button. Investigation completed. I believe I've gathered enough information to postulate out what might have happened. It's clear that this murder was premeditated. The perpetrator was planning to kill Dr. Eminon from the very beginning. And since the window lacked any signs of forced entry, it's most probable that the culprit entered the apartment directly through. Sorry. You didn't even open the curtains? How do you know that there aren't signs of forced entry? Question mark? That means that the murderer was invited into the apartment by Dr. Eminon himself. In other words, our murderer is most likely who Dr. Eminon was making his deal with. Nonetheless, in the midst of this, a small mishap occurred. The killer intended to kill Dr. Eminon directly by hitting him on the head with the trophy, but the sudden power failure in the apartment made him miss, and he failed to kill Dr. Eminon. Venora keeps saying he, but Zalmona isn't a he, so that does Venora not believe that Zalmona is the suspect? Which is understandable. No one could anticipate a freak blackout. However, if the killer is the same person that's behind the other recent G4 disappearances, then their negligence cannot be attributed to just that. Exo! Hello! How you doing? I'm so glad you could tune in. I was jamming too hard to the music and missed the notification. That is okay. It is fine. I mean, you haven't missed anything. You've seen this whole thing before. But it's good to have you here. Yeah, I really want to know if I can make Zalmona not the police suspect in this. I don't want you to tell me if I can or not. I'm saying my thoughts, you know? The other victims who went missing disappeared without a trace, as if they'd vanished into thin air. But this time, the murderer messed up the whole apartment and attracted the attention of other residents. If it's really the same perpetrator, there has to be something else that also contributed to such a major mistake. In fact, the murderer could very well be very handsome. Yes, they were just a looker, you know? They just look so cool. He's seriously injured. Why would they be? Wait, what was the last thing she said? If it's really the same perpetrator, there has to be something contributed to a major mistake. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't have wanted to kill Dr. Eminon. But like, I kind of understand. Like, that's the one that speaks to me, if you know what I mean. I don't know. Seriously injured. It's either seriously injured or reluctant to kill Dr. Eminon. And I don't like that I have to make this decision. Fuck. I just realized I swore and my dad is there. Shoot, I don't know. Okay. Very handsome, seriously injured, and been reluctant. I really just want to put very handsome for just the bait of it. I'm gonna quick save just in case I'm wrong. And then I am wrong. Wow, okay. So we've just got Venora telling herself that she was wrong. So he was injured. Wow, I'm a terrible detective. Okay. They are afraid of the... I'm sorry, but that felt incredibly bait and stupid to put. I'm not saying the game's bad, but I'm saying that was a really shitty answer to that. Oh, the murderer might have an extreme fear of the dark. I really don't like that. The curtains in the apartment were drawn close at the time, and it would have taken a while for the human eyes to adjust to the sudden darkness. So at the moment of the blackout, Dr. Eminon's apartment was most likely pitch black. Our cold-blooded assassin, who usually managed to keep so calm and careful, completely lost control in this apartment. It's quite possible that the killer has an extreme fear of sudden darkness due to some form of previous trauma. Trauma. Sudden darkness. I see. I think I understand now. In addition, the manner of Dr. Eminon's death is a major mystery. The killer dismembered him alive after failing to kill him with a single blow. The way they dismembered him reminds me of how all the core members of the Myers Corporation were killed. As far as I know, all of the core members of Myers were also killed in a similarly brutal way. Add to that the disappearances in the G4 district, leaving many citizens paranoid. I guess many people would think that the killer is the same person who killed all the core members. However, I believe that the real reason why the killer tore Dr. Eminon into pieces was, well, to collect. It might have been to collect his body parts. I kind of want to put that. Hey! I doing it one and done, baby! To collect his body parts. Some of Dr. Eminon's body parts have gone missing. I don't remember that happening to any of the court members. The real reason why the killer dismembered Dr. Eminon in a panic I can't read was to obtain his body parts. In the G4 cyborg incident, Myers Corporation was found to be using human flesh of ordinary G4 citizens to feed cyborgs. But since Dr. Eminon's body didn't have any signs of a beast attack, the killer was most likely trying to obtain Dr. Eminon's body parts to use as feed for cyborgs at a later time. But if they were working for Myers, wouldn't it be more likely that they would want to make a cyborg out of Dr. Eminon? Why would they choose to turn him into cyborg feed instead? The questions we ask ourselves every day. You know, real casual like that. Detective Venora? Huh? Yes? Have you reached any conclusions to who the killer is? Put out a... No! Put out a warrant for the arrest of Zalmona. She's undoubtedly the perpetrator we've been trying to search for all along. You bitch. As you wish, Detective Venora. You bitch. I didn't have a choice. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I hate that. The warrant has been issued. But, Detective Venora, would you mind coming outside with me for a moment? There are some important matters I'd like to discuss with you. Huh? I dislike that. I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like I have been betrayed of my choice. I cannot change past events, and that hurts. I followed him to the street outside the apartment. It was getting quite late and the temperature had dropped quite dramatically, but he was just walking in front of me silently as the cold weather didn't bother him. Ugh. After a while, he finally stopped in an alleyway where no one was nearby. Hello? What was it you wanted to discuss? I decided to speak first. Well then, let's hear it. Who's the actual killer? Excuse me? You're called the inspector, yet you don't realize who I am this whole time? I don't like this. I figured he would have been the killer, just by the fact that he took us outside. But I don't like that I was proved right. And what followed me was a sight I couldn't have expected. Ooh, I like this guy. He suddenly grabbed a corner of his cheek and tore the skin off his head? Okay, Doctor Who. What he revealed beneath was his blue skin and white hair. I like him. His character design is pog. I hate that. It's you. But him revealing his true form only made me more vigilant. Inspector, it appears that you still see me as a threat. Believe it or not, I don't have time to play Mr. Triple Agent for that stupid organization from G3. What are you doing here? What else can I be doing here? Our boss gave me clear instructions to make sure that you succeeded in your mission. But it seems that you have everything under control. However, you know very well who the actual killer is, don't you? Just what the hell happened back there? I thought he was good at this. How could he screw things up this badly? Why don't you go and ask him yourself? You're as tough as ever. Suit yourself then. I don't really give a damn about that guy's past. But do we really have to pin it on that woman from the same floor? Each sacrifice is for the future of the company. Each one is necessary. Che. Sorry, that's a word in Armenian, and it means no, and I was confused because my Armenian brain turned on for a second. Our boss is really getting to you, isn't he? Company this, company that, that's all he ever talks about. All of us are merely little pawns in his hands. What did you say? No offense, but this is nothing but a job to me. I'm not trying to debate the ethics of what we do, nor am I interested in his great vision. And why don't you use your brain once and think about what you truly want instead of being a slave to his company all day? What I truly want? You know, finding the love of your life, forming a family, that sort of thing. Don't end up like me, an old guy who still doesn't have a single clue what he should be doing with his life. I like him. He has a tail! I just noticed. It's been an exhausting day. I'll see you later. He has a tail. Oh, I really like him. He was about to leave, but he suddenly stopped again. Sorry. Yawned. He once again turned his head at me. Huh? Lenora? Did you come up with that name yourself? Yes? Huh. The ever so gloomy look of his face unusually perked up out of nowhere. I didn't think you'd be so good at naming yourself. That's a really nice name. Why don't you keep it for yourself? With that, he put on his police hat again. I will say that is a very pretty name. He is right. See you later, Venora. Make sure you report to that guy on time. He's kind of anal about that. With that, he disappeared across the street and once again became part of the crowd. Sick dude. Finding the love of my life and starting my own family. Is that still possible for someone like me? Someone like you? What am I thinking? No matter what, my mission here is accomplished. As long as the G4 Investigation Bureau can't figure out who the true killer is, everything will still be under our control. It's time for me to move on to my next destination and complete my next mission. Bloody hell, I can't read. G4 Suburbs. The mansion of Myers' former lawyer and traitor, Vincent Edgeworth. Not to be confused with the other Edgeworth lawyer. Oh, is this us? We're back! I forgot I named myself. I was really confused. Vincent Edgeworth. That name, I remember now. That man is far more frightening than Myers. I've been set up. I have to get out of here. Is that my name I'm hearing, Klaus? Huh? Hi! Vincent! Should I call you? Honora? Oh, it's us! That's weird. Oh, you know what they look like? Shit, what's the thing? The spy. The, like, cartoon spy. I think it was in the Perry the Platypus thing. What's the name of that show? I didn't have Nickelodeon as a kid. I don't remember the show. Shit. What was the name of that? Wait, chat, help me, please. What was the name of that show? I genuinely don't remember. And am I right? I don't know. There was, like, a girl with, like, ginger hair. I think it was ginger. Either brown. And she looked like a spy. Or she was a spy. Fuck. It was like some kind of Mission Impossible. I don't know. Oh, damn it. That's gonna haunt me for the rest of the week. Chapter 3, the end. Oh, wait, does that mean the end of the chapter? Hang on. I'm on chapter 3? Wait. Yes. Also, I finished chapter 3? I feel like I've been speedrunning this. Vincent Edgeworth, is it? Welcome to RMU. Here is the key to your dorm. Enjoy meeting your new roommate. I didn't expect to be on I thought I was still on like chapter 2 or something. That's a pretty nice room. I would love to have that. New roommate. Pardon me, is anyone there? Hey, it's your boy. Oh, hello there. Pleasure to meet you. You're Vincent, right? Please allow me to introduce myself. I am your new roommate, Victor Blake. I'm majoring in economics. It's an incredible chance of fate for us to meet each other at this place, don't you think? An incredible chance of fate? Don't make me laugh. Everything exists for a reason. Our life experiences are shaped by our own actions, not fate. Haha, if you say so. The psychology in me is tingling because I remember a lesson on this. That also means there has to be some reason for both of us to be standing here, correct? I'd rather live in a single room. I see that you're a pretty straightforward guy, huh? I understand. First day of school is always quite nerve-wracking, isn't it? But you can quote me on this. I'm sure we're gonna become great friends. Anyway, shall we start with some simple introductions? Why don't we get to know each other a little bit first? Which district are you from, Vincent? The G4 district. G4, is it? Same here. Then it looks like we're both domestic students. What do you like about G4? Where do you usually go to have fun? I don't really go out much, as you can tell by my edgy black clothing. I see. What about hobbies? What do you like to do in your spare time? I enjoy reading about history and philosophy. Oh, that's exciting. What else? That's it. Is that not enough? I see. It seems like you've been working hard, huh, Vincent? You think I'm boring? No, why would I? If anything, I should learn to be more like you. Anyway, I heard that there's gonna be a freshman party tonight. Would you like to come with me, Vincent? Not interested. Okay, but what's wrong with making some new friends? Do I look like I'm here to make friends? You have absolutely no clue how much work I've put in over the last few years. Being accepted by RMU is a well-deserved milestone for me. But all the other idiots here just think that just by getting here, that means they've won in life. All the G4 students, even people from other districts, want to study at this prestigious school. But for those people, those letters of RMU merely serve as a title to show them off. Jesus Christ, he's an edgy prick. The true reason for them to celebrate their first day is that their goal was just to get admitted here. I see that you have pretty high expectations for others as well, huh, Vincent? However, please allow me to disagree with you. You're wrong to assume that those students are celebrating because they believe they no longer need to work hard. Perhaps for them, RMU symbolizes the beginning of a new chapter in their life. I could care less about what you think, What remains unchanged is that they're wasting their time. Oh, that's Vincent. Sorry, let me get my edgy voice on. I could care less if... Ah, fuck. I could care less about what you think. What remains unchanged is that they're wasting their time. There we go. But I am indifferent. I know I still have a long way to go. We are at the top university in the G4 district, and not to mention the most competitive one. Our MU's acceptance rate is only 4.5%. It's like Harvard and shit. And because of that, I will cherish my time here even more. I will focus on my studies. Yeah, I will be focusing on my studies, and only my studies, nothing else. I'm not gay. I don't know why I said that. I'm just making myself laugh at this point. The competition is far from over. If I dawdle now, it will be no different than admitting defeat to others here. I will only consider myself a success when I get hired by that place. By that place? Well, let me guess. Could you be possibly aiming for the Myers Corporation? That is hilarious. Are you mocking me? Oh no, don't get me wrong. I just think that Vincent's adorable. So adorable that I want to laugh. I was worried for a second that my roommate was going to be boring as hell. But now I see I was terribly wrong. Every word you say can entertain me all day long. What did you just say? My dear Vincent, do you mind if I ask what your major is? I am a law student. Law student, huh? Indeed, you certainly don't look like an engineering student. Do you really think studying hard is all you need to do to get into a top company in G4? Quit joking around. Pure hard work isn't the only thing that matters in the workplace. Socializing is an integral part of it. This is especially important for your chosen profession. With such a lousy personality, I shudder to think of the lonely life you lead. Even if you do get into the Myers Corporation, you will just be ostracized by everyone. Your co-workers won't like you, and your boss will just think you're useless and incapable of understanding the ways of the world. It will be your fate to end up at being an outcast and be forced to leave the Myers Corporation because you don't belong there. Oh, wait, or should I say, this will be a life experience shaped by your own actions? But sorry, the voice line of just ha ha ha, that was brilliant. But since you've already made up your mind, there's nothing I can do about it. I respect your decision, but if you change your mind at any time, please feel free to join us at the party. I hope to see you at the freshman party, Vincent. We'll catch up later. I like that. That was great. I love just the pure vibes. Okay, Vincent's down. He's like, oh, damn, I really just got told by that dude. Unforgivable. He had such a sickening smile on his face, but his words were filled with nothing but sarcasm. I resent hypocritical, arrogant scumbags like him more than those unproductive, good-for-nothing students. Maya's outcast. My destiny is mine to decide. I have not asked for your worthless opinions, and certainly don't need a loser like you to mock my dreams. Damn, he brooding. He brooding, man. I shouldn't be thinking about these useless matters. Thank God he's left the room. It will give me at least one more night alone. Aw, sad boy. Instead of getting indignant about a guy like that, I might as well use the evening to improve my own knowledge furthermore. So, Which book should I start with today? Being and Nothingness, Republic, The Birth of Tragedy. These are all depressing books. Why don't we start with Leviathan today? I like that. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yes, let's, as a, I'm assuming, quite young man, read a book titled Leviathan for the Bants. And from this diffidence of one another, there is no way to it. Fucking hell, I can't read. There is no way for any man to secure himself so reasonable as anticipation. That is a sentence that doesn't make sense to me. That is, by force, I read that as Willy's. I'm sorry. That is, by force or wiles, to master the persons of all men he can so long till he see no other power great enough to endanger him. I need better processing powers. Victor Blake was his name, wasn't it? Come to think of it, he was my first roommate, and the first person I ever met here. Maybe I shouldn't have given it. Alright. Get another yawn for the list. Maybe I shouldn't have given him the cold shoulder on his first day. It wasn't the wisest thing to do. After all, I will be spending most of my time here in this tiny room with him. No, that's not true. I should be able to move out and live alone next year. I have no reason to put on a smile for this guy, and I'm not in the mood to do that. Damn. My guy's not settling down. A little light. Oh, it's dark. Law can never be against reason, our lawyers agreed. And that not the letter, that is, every construction of it, but which is according to the intention of the legislator, is the law. Fucking hell, I just got out of seeing Daredevil. I'm back in more law. It's 12 o'clock. When is this guy going to return? Why is he waiting up for him? Why am I thinking about him? His lifestyle is definitely none of my business. It feels as if I'm eagerly waiting for him to come back. I don't understand. It's okay, Vincent. You're just gay. It's fine. I do really like this room, though. Not that the death of one man, though without sin, can satisfy for the offences of all men. Does this book make any sense? In the rigour of justice, but in the mercy of God, that ordained such sacrifices for sin as he was pleased in his mercy to accept. What question? What do atheists swear on when they're in court? Because I know that, like, Catholics and, like, Christians swear on the Bible, and, like, Jewish people swear on the Torah, Muslim people on the Quran. But, like, what do atheists swear on? Their favorite book? What, like, is there a book with the law written on it? That would make sense. That would make sense. I don't know. That's a good question to ask. I don't have the time to look it up right now. Unless anyone in chat knows. It's 3:30 in the morning. This is inexcusable. Victor, on your very first day at RMU, all you do is party until the wee hours of... Sorry, should I be Scottish for this? Party until the wee hours of the morning? Where did you get the confidence to speak to me like that? Go to sleep, Vincent, you idiot. Like, he says all that, and he isn't sleeping. What was I even worried about? After all, I'll be spending this year alone again. But in this room, won't I? Geniuses are often born in isolation, but with a lonely destiny. They often have a tendency for self-abandonment, to abandon everything for their ideals. Okay. Nothing is predestined in life. I've always believed that ever since I was a child. A person's destiny can be changed by no one but themselves. Oh? Ordinary people obey fate, but the strong ones become rulers of their own destiny. These are some sexy graphics. To enter Myers Corporation and become the creme de la creme of the creme de la creme. The French is coming out. Is my goal. Ooh, but why? Why do I still feel so helpless sometimes in the face of so-called fate? Ooh, these are some nice graphics. The real loneliness is a deep void and emptiness that will drive you crazy. Even in the midst of cheering, you feel nothing but emptiness, melancholy and frustration inside of you. Oh, when I stand in the middle of a crowd, I feel even more lonely and out of place than I do when I'm alone. I look at all the people drinking and chatting and can only ask myself, why don't I feel the same joy as they do? Have I really abandoned everything that I deserve? I forgot how good these scenes were. They are so good. To pursue my dream? Is the loneliness that I feel a price that I must pay? Oh, that was dramatic. I know better than anyone else that coming here won't change anything. It's a brand new year and I hope all the misfortunes will go away. I'm going to be an adult soon. Perhaps I'll be more mature then. Or maybe... Wait, surely you're an adult already if you're in uni. I'll finally be able to make real friends when I go to my new school. Wait, what? Birthdays, New Year's, new schools. I've heard similar prayers all my life. Humans always like to place hopes on useless things that will make them feel like a turnaround will come out of nowhere. They willingly blind themselves and are reluctant to see the truth that many of the changes in their life need to be done by themselves. What will change in the new year if you don't do anything? How will you become more mature if you don't even try to improve yourself? But in the end, I realized I'm really not that different from them. I had hoped that my life would change when I came to RMU. I had hoped I would find real friends at RMU. Oh, baby. I like of the hue. I like that the hue of the scene has just completely changed. It's 5 in the morning. Looks like I won't be getting any sleep today. I might as well pack up and get ready for the first day of school. Is he rolling in now? It's my guy strutting in now. Victor? Vincent? You're still awake? I'm not feeling so well. I think I might be... What the fuck? Victor? Victor? What? Is he just drunk and he fell over? Was he like... Is he okay? Is the baby good? Ugh. You're awake? Are you feeling any better? I'll take that as a no. What time is it? How long have I been asleep? It's already noon. God, I've missed all my morning classes. Who signs up for morning classes? Well,
Am I supposed to congratulate you? Not only that, but you've made me miss all my morning classes as well. I'm sorry. Perhaps you don't remember, but the doctor from the infirmary has visited here. I was worried that you were seriously ill, but it seems that... But the doctor said that it seemed to be a case of overexhaustion and stress. She said that with some rest, you should be able to recover soon. Is that so? Thank goodness. But if that's the case, why are you still here with me? I guess I wanted to make sure you were feeling better when you woke up with my own eyes. What? Oh, I thought he... Oh my god, I thought there was a cat in a bin. And I was very concerned because you don't put cats in bins. That's just mean. But also I was hoping they'd get a pet cat because then they could be like... They could have like a little child. I wasn't sure what I was supposed to do, so I brought you a cup of hot chocolate. I also asked for them to make the foam on the top in the shape of a kitten. What's so funny? No, nothing. But why, Vincent, after all that I said? To be honest, I'd rather just turn a blind eye to you. I don't want to have anything to do with your life or death. But you're my roommate, so you're part of my responsibilities. I had no other choice. What were you thinking? Ruining your body by... Oh. What were you thinking? Ruining your body by partying into the early hours of the morning the day before school started. I didn't go... What? I didn't go to the freshman party. Then what were you doing all night? Isn't it obvious? I wanted to get away from you. Get away from me? Am I that obnoxious to you? No, it's because of the things you've said. It may not seem like it, but I haven't slept well for days on end. You idiot. Like I can say anything. Late into every night, I am plagued by a million thoughts. I feel that. I never knew what I was going to do when I got here. Everything about the future terrifies me. My goal was to get accepted into RMU, but a lot of the time, it just felt like I was carrying my family's expectations of me. You have to make us proud. That's what my parents would always say to me. But when I finally got here, I just felt so lost and overwhelmed. I've made it to RMU. I succeeded, right? But then what? What happens after that? Why isn't anyone telling me what to do next? It was as if I was standing on the last step of a staircase, but it wasn't leading anywhere. That's when I realized I hadn't a single clue what I wanted. And then I met you, and that feeling became stronger and stronger. Everything about you irritated me. Your condescending attitude and the way you talked without any consideration for others made me want to punch you in the face. If only that was the truth. One night, spent in the cold sobered me up. I wasn't actually angry with you. I was just disappointed in myself because you're different from me, Vincent. You're an admirable person. Unlike me and many of the students here, you know exactly what you want and you have a clear goal in your mind, and every drop of effort goes towards it. I wish I had that. You came here because you wanted to be here. And I came here simply because that's what I've been told to do my whole life. The loss I felt for myself when I heard you say those words has never been stronger. But I was willing to face the truth, and I turned it into jealousy. I'm sorry, Vincent. I said terrible things to you. Huh? Are you blushing? No, I just didn't expect you to be honest with me. Is it because I called you an admirable person? You enjoyed being complimented like that, didn't you? I don't know what you're talking about. Come to think of it, you still have classes this afternoon, don't you? Well, there's no point in staying here for me. In that case, I'll take my leave then. And he's gone. Huh. 2 more things. I wasn't expecting a graphic. First, maybe I don't fully understand how you feel, and I'm not sure what to say to make you feel better. But you're here for 4 years, aren't you? I'm sure you'll find your goal eventually. A goal that's just for you. If all you need is someone to talk to when you're feeling down, I'll be here for you. Second, you have the right to be angry with me if I make you upset, and I allow you to do that. See you this evening, Victor. Wait a minute, Vincent. Thanks for the hot chocolate. Aww, they're besties. Aww, that's adorable. And just like that, they became college roommates for the next 4 years. What? And why exactly are you telling me all these? I know who you really are, infiltrator. Huh? What you should be scared of is if Monsieur M finds out, it'll be all over for you. But I know what you want, believe it or not. To a certain extent, we actually share the same goal. The same goal? What? Say, want to collaborate with me, my dear infiltrator? What? What you say, magic man? Hi, Vincent. Vincent Edgeworth. It's been a long time. Oh, it's been a long time, Venora. A long time? Didn't we just meet last night? Indeed. In a sense, we did. But I'm sure you'll agree, we're all more than just mindless walking corpses, aren't we? Venora, have you considered what decides someone else's personality? Well, it should be obvious that none of us were born with a fixed personality. A character's personality can change on their living environment, their family upbringing, how people behave around them. In other words, their life experiences form their personality, or should I say their memories. Correct. That means that depending on the number of memories collected, a person's demeanor and mannerisms will also change somewhat. And it's obvious to me that the woman standing in front of me right now is not the same person as the one I saw last night. By the way, I must comment, your new glove suits you very well.
Nara.
Oh! It's us, because we put on the glove. However, what I'm curious to know is, how much of your memory has truly come back? Quoi? Shit. Only a bit. I remember that I was a detective from the G4 Investigation Bureau. I remember that I came to your mansion to investigate a case of missing citizens over recent years, and the truth behind the G4 cyborg incident. And after that, I don't remember what happened after that. Is that so? That's fine. We should take everything one step at a time, wouldn't you agree? It's certainly not wise to rush things. Vincent? You knew exactly who I was all along. Why are you hiding everything from me? Me? Hiding everything? You've got it all wrong, madam. If I didn't wish to help you, why would I go through all this trouble to offer you leads? That business card? It was your intention to give me that business card to lead me back to the Myers Corporation to find my memories? You have a special power in you, don't you? Huh? As I suspected, you've discovered it as well. You are able to see past memories collected in certain objects. If that's the case, do you even need me to tell you about your past? Even if I had told you the truth while we were in the mansion, that would be nothing more than just a bedtime story for you. It wouldn't have helped you find your true self, would it? In other words, you wanted me to utilize this power for myself so I could truly realize my own past. What does he have to gain? I don't believe anything you say. You have no reason to help me at all. As a former lawyer for the Myers Corporation, you pinned all the blame on Winston for the G4 incident. But you were willing to do anything to get what you were after. There has to be another reason you do everything you do for me. I don't care what's going on between you and Myers at the present time, but I do know you're not a righteous person and can't be trusted. Huh. A righteous person? What the fuck? Venora, with all due respect, you're even more humorous without your memory than with it. Huh? Have you ever heard of something like this, Venora? Kill one man, you are a murderer. Kill millions of men, and you're a conqueror. Kill them all, and you're a god. And how would you define a righteous person, Venora? Are you telling me you think you qualify as one? What have I done? In this world, there is nothing that is absolutely right, nor is there anything that is absolutely wrong. The essence of good and evil is really just success and failure, just a matter of different perspectives. All things can just be one point of view, but may be immoral from another. But that doesn't really matter either. In the end, none of us are entitled to stand for what we think is right and criticize others. Every human being, living and dead, every species, has done selfish things for their own benefit, but humans, and only humans, have invented one set of moral concepts after another to justify their self-centered actions. How many things that used to be considered taboo are now acceptable? And how many things that were considered harmless in the past are now unacceptable? Smoking. Righteousness and wickedness, justice and evil, these are all just fabrications created by human society. Isn't that a bit concerning for a lawyer? Like, you're saying that the whole moral concept thing is, like, wrong. How are you supposed to defend someone at the stand? As time passes, as the ruling groups change, they find that the reasoning of the past no longer justifies their actions today. Time and time again, humans find new justifications and rewrite their norms over and over again. In order to label themselves as righteous, to stand in the shoes of an omniscient God, and to justify others by and to judge others by their so-called morality. But wait, what? But these moral judgments about good and evil cannot exist unless they are decreed by a society's central authority. Once removed from legal and social constraints, these definitions no longer hold water. They're not vessels. What exactly are you getting at? Ooh. That's a thumbnail. Heroes and villains don't exist. All that really matters are losers and winners. Become a winner in society, become the conqueror of the world, and you will be on the right side of history. But by the same token, become a loser, and you will be on the side of wrongdoing. It is not up to you or me to decide who is righteous between us. It all depends who comes out on top. Not only that, but the tip of the iceberg you're remembering now only serves to distort the truth. When you get all your memories back, perhaps you will be enlightened. You will understand why I've done all the things. But of course, I don't really care about that either. The thought of winning your approval has never crossed my mind once, Venora, nor do I need it at all. I never said what you did was without reason, Vincent. On the contrary, I'm pretty sure that you do have one. Righteous or not, all I want is the truth and only the truth. Sound like a lawyer. The truth, is it? I see. Is that the case? In that case, may I offer you a proposition? Why don't we explore that room together? The room filled with truth. Huh? You saying... That's correct. The secret chamber of the cyborg incident is hidden somewhere in this room. Huh? What do you think, Venora? Why not use your powers to solve the mystery here? Ooh, interesting. Objective, locate the secret chamber. Well, with that, kids, I'm gonna leave ya. Just, you know, just when it gets good. I don't want to do this either, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm sorry, Exo, I'm sorry. It was just getting good. I know. I really want to keep going too, but it's late and I have other things and other people to get to. I'm sorry. But yeah, that means stream is ending. That is okay. I'm quite sad too. It's been fun watching you play this. I'm glad. I'm having loads of fun playing it myself. So, yeah. I really like this game. It's fun. It's a good game. Yeah. I'm really happy you recommended this to me. And I just it's so interesting just as a game because I really want to know what's happening and like what the fuck is going on. I really wish though that they had given me the opportunity to be like, I understand why though. I understand why I couldn't be like Venora, not killer. But like at the same time, my morals, they poke person and I want to protect them. Many things will be revealed. Good. I need them to be. I have to know. But yes, I will have to go now. I'm sorry. Yeah. My apologies. Thank you for sticking with me. Those of you who have been here the whole time. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, I will leave you with that. Hopefully maybe. Hopefully next week I will be able to do a Thursday stream. Because it might be a bit later though, because I have a psychology test and I get home later. Yay me! But that means because I will have no psychology test afterwards, I might just be able to stream. So I might do that if I don't have any homework or shit. So yeah. But there will be a Friday stream and hopefully I won't get too stuck into Daredevil and will actually do it on time. Yeah. So with that, I will say goodbye. Thank you all for being here. Adios.